How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. In the last episode, we got the playthrough going. We saw that Okabe has given up, which is different from what had happened in the first game, but this is, I guess, a technical continuation in a sort of way. We're seeing what happens if Okabe gives up. In this case, he does. He doesn't have the motivation or any ideas on how to continue on with his mission to save Kurisu. So I guess fast forward a few months later, we're in November, and he's a bit of a different person, and we can already see that with the anxiety that he has. And we ran into Moeka, we ran into some other new characters, and we attended a conference or presentation about the whole digitalizing memories and all that, and we got to see it turn into an AI or something of that sort. Which was pretty interesting. Very long first episode, but all the episodes in my first playthrough of Steins Gate were quite long, and that will not be the case here with Steins Gate 0. I don't have the time, energy, or any of that to be able to record 1-hour episodes of Steins Gate 0. Some episodes may, reach almost an hour, or maybe even go over if, I lose track of time or can't find a good place to stop, or even have the time to record that long. But the goal will just to get to around 30 minutes or so, 30 to 40 minutes, as I do with my other visual novel episodes. I can't do hour-long episodes all the time. So sorry about that. I know that this is going to be a long game. I just can't really afford it for multiple reasons. So we'll load in here. I think we are in a after party of some sort. Presentation, I guess, is done. Lots of snazzy looking people here in the background. And before we really get into it, I'd like to thank Saki from the r/Grisaya Discord for helping me out yet again with a thumbnail deal. So I put the logos of the games that I'm playing in, my thumbnails. I don't know if you guys have seen that I pretty much have had a pattern going on with my thumbnails for so long now. I could not get a Steins Gate 0 logo going in my thumbnails, so he helped me out with his Photoshop skills. I don't know how he does it. I'm incompetent. I can't do that shit. So I'm I guess lucky to have someone who's willing to help me out. So thank you, Saki. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. He also helped with I think the Eden of Grisaya's logo and that thumbnail, and that turned out really well. So again, thank you. And let us actually get into it. Sorry for yet another very long intro. I'm so sorry. It was thanks to Izaki that I was able to get into the reception held after the ATF was over. They told me there was a dress code, so I went all the way back to my parents' house to get a suit to change into. At first, all that effort paid off, as Izaki introduced me to some of the country's top researchers. Raiken, JAXA, IMSS, I don't know why I was trying to pronounce that, etc. And we have a message. Let's actually look into that. I love this whole, modern phone deal here. It's Dadu, okay. I can't believe you get to go to a fancy party. Die in a fire, Mr. Fancy Pants. You could have helped too, All the food here looks so good. There's nobody to talk to and I'm bored. Yeah, I'll go with this one. You could have helped too, No way. Then don't complain. But I'm jealous you get to go to a party. There's lots of hot rich girls, right? God fucking damn it. And it's mostly guys, I think. Lots of older scientists. Why are there stickers of the Steins Gate characters? Isn't that a little bit too meta? Okarin, hang in there, man. Is that all you ever think about? Yeah, I like that. It's kind of weird how they're stacking the conversations on top of one another, but I think it's a lot nicer than the mail system they had. But before long, Izaki ran off to suck up to some university professor, and I was left completely abandoned. My own personal target, Dr. Leskinen, was surrounded by a bunch of famous scientists. It didn't feel like a mere student would be welcome. And so all I did was stand around and eat from the buffet by the wall. To be honest, I couldn't tell if the food was any good or not. Whenever my glass got empty, a smiling waiter was always around to fill it up again, and so I found myself drinking more than I intended. Speaking of drinking, yes, I yet again have Dr. Pepper with me. It is It's pretty much like, if I don't have Dr. Pepper with me, am I even doing this right? Am I even recording correctly? Which means I wasn't ever recording any of the Steins Gate episodes, the original ones, correctly. Oopsies. My stomach was already so full it hurt. The whole place felt like it was another world. We are talking in unison with another person. At the exact moment I spoke, I heard a girl next to me say the exact same thing. Surprised, I looked over at her. Our eyes met. And this is one of the characters that we met last time. What was a middle school... God damn it, not this shit again. What was a middle school girl doing here? And then a moment later I realized it was Maho Hyojo. She was wearing the exact same outfit she'd been wearing during the lecture. A lab coat in a place like this? That's just what the old me would have done. Maho was clearly out of place. Why? Because she was still wearing her lab coat. I couldn't help but ask. She was sure she had, but she hadn't. And that's why she was standing in the corner, trying not to attract attention.
Okabe Rintaro です。東京電機大学の学生で、伊崎ゼミで勉強してます。
Yeah, you see, that is not at all how Okabe would introduce himself back in the first game. Definitely not. This is yet another piece of evidence that shows that this current Okabe is completely different. I handed her one of the business cards that I'd thrown together after Izaki told me I needed them. She grabbed one of her own out of a stack and carelessly put it in my hands. That was a huge help. I looked at the card and saw that the pronunciation of her name was written in unusually large letters. That was probably because of how people kept screwing it up. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
沖縄ではよくある名字なんだけれどね。沖縄出身なのか？曽祖父と曽祖母がね、移民なのよ。私はアメリカ生まれのアメリカ育ち。ハーフにはあんまり見えないな。クォーター。外れ。祖父、祖母、父、母、すべて日本人よ。DNA は生粋のジャパニーズ。
I don't know why DNA is a tip. Like that's a pretty common thing to know. へえ。What a great conversation. And then the conversation stopped. I'm a terrible conversationalist, honestly. The old me would have gone full Chunibyo and started ranting about conspiracies and magic powers, whether the other person cared or not, but you can't really call that a conversation. I had no idea what to say to somebody I'd never met before. I'd been working at becoming a real adult, even buying and studying men's magazines, but none of it really helped. Without anything to talk about, I looked over to Dr. Leskinen. He seemed to be giving a lecture on neurons to a bunch of scientists. 今日はすまなかったな。
何が？
いや、セミナーの途中で邪魔を。
ああ、あれね。気にすることないわ。あなたが声を上げなかったら、多分私が同じことをしていたから。許せないの、ああいう人。
いいのか、そんなこと言って。教授が言ってたじゃないか。科学者たるもの、常に冷静にって。
今のは科学者としての発言じゃないわ。だから構わないのよ。
It must have really ticked her off because she grabbed a cocktail from a passing waiter and gulped it down. Her cheeks turned a pretty shade of pink for an instant, but no longer. she might have had a high alcohol tolerance.
だけどやっぱり良くないわね。反省する。ああいう批判は言い方こそ悪いけれど、それでも事実には違いないんだもの。私たちの研究がまだ無謀の域から出ていないと言われれば確かにその通りよ。
そうなのか。
取り組まなくてはいけない課題が山積みだわ。さっきセミナーで話した以上にね。例えば記憶データを元の脳に書き戻すことができても、それを脳が利用できなければ何の意味もないの。記憶があっても思い出せない状態、つまり記憶喪失の脳と同じになってしまう。
As Maho spoke, I remembered all the lectures and theories that Kurisu had given me when she was making the time leap machine.
確か人間が記憶にアクセスしようとするときは前頭葉から側頭葉へ信号が行くんだったよな。
ええ、トップダウン記憶検索信号ね。
だったら
And then I started to talk, remembering what Kurisu had told me about her theories as I went. When I used specialized terminology, whose meanings I barely remembered, Maho would tell me what they were.
で、最後に側頭葉に記憶を書き戻す過程で、一緒にコピーした疑似パルスを前頭葉の方に送り込めば、記憶検索信号はちゃんと働くと思う。
あなた、それを自分で導き出したの？
ああ、いや。
Maho looked back at the business card I'd given her.
脳科学専攻じゃないわね。ということは誰かに？それとも論文で？それはないわ。まだ論文にはまとめられてなかったはず。
何かおかしいこと言ったか、俺。
そうじゃなくて、私の後輩がね、全く同じ理論を提唱していたことがあるのよ。どのスタッフもずっと懐疑的だったけど、彼女だけは絶対に証明できるって言い張っていたわ。結局実証試験に進む前に彼女はいなくなっちゃったんだけど。
それは
Should I tell her? Should I tell her about me and Kurisu? In this world line, there's almost no connection between me and Kurisu.
どうしたの？
I made up my mind. If I wanted to follow my dreams, I needed to act.
実はこの理論、クリスからレクチャーされた。
Here we go.
今なんて？
マキセ・クリスが教えてくれたんだよ。
クリスがあなたに？いつ？どうして？
彼女がこっちに留学してた時だ。友達になってこういう話をよくした。
Of course, that was a lie. Kurisu and I became friends in the Alpha world line, not this one. But a small lie like this was probably okay.
そうだ
Probably.
ったの。あのクリスが。ありがとう。感謝するわ。
Her words surprised me. That was the one thing I didn't expect to hear.
何が？
彼女と友達になってくれてよ。日本に来てたった一人で。たった一人で勉強していてもきっとつまらなかったと思うから。
口喧嘩ばっかりだったけどな。
あの子らしいわね。絶対に負けを認めなかったでしょう。
ああ、へりくつばっかりこねていた。
This is interesting. Okabe has finally found someone he can actually talk to about Kurisu. Someone who is actually close to her. I like this character here, Maho. She seems really, really interesting. Not only because she, you know, knew Kurisu, but I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting ride, guys. I'm excited.
ロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉を書き出してやるぞとかよく言われたし。
まさかそんなこと。クリスなら言いそうね。
だろ？ちゃんと後輩の教育をしておいてほしかった。
その点に関しては認めるわ。陳謝します。
Uh-oh. She smiled. Or so I thought. And then all of a sudden she started to cry.
どうした？
I didn't have any better idea, so I grabbed my handkerchief. She didn't seem to know why she was crying herself. And neither did I. Had I said something during the conversation that set her off?
大丈夫か？
Man, maybe she was really close to Kurisu.
平気よ、ごめんなさい。
She didn't take my handkerchief. Instead, she took a tissue out of her pocket and wiped her eyes.
You can know Daisano Einstein.
Uh-oh. I know who this man is. I turned around and saw Dr. Leskinen smiling and quickly striding towards me. He looks like a robot. He grabbed my hand as he got closer. The handshake was incredibly forceful. And his hands were as big as a bear's paws. No, not just his hands. Standing in front of me, he looked even bigger than he had during the lecture. I'm pretty tall, but he was at least a head taller than me.
教授、俺、その。
Uh-oh. It was all so sudden that I couldn't even think of an introduction. And wait, did he just speak in Japanese?
しかし、私の助手を泣かせてしまったのは見過ごせないね。
いや、これは。
違います、教授。私が勝手に。彼は関係ないですから。
Maho and I both denied it as much as we could. But I didn't know why Maho was crying, so I couldn't come up with any excuses. I just started to panic even more.
つまりその。
クリスです。彼とクリスの話をしていたら、いろいろ感情が溢れてしまって。
クリス？君はクリスの友人？
それは。はい。
岡部倫太郎さん、学生だそうです。
Maho introduced me. Dr. Leskinen had a gentle expression on his face as he gave me a slow hug. I felt like I was going to suffocate in his massive arms. He really does. He honestly seems like a robot. Something out of Detroit Become Human, man. Somehow I could tell that it was his way of remembering Kurisu.
そうですか。そういうことなら、魔法。
はい？
ミスター・オカーベに会わせてあげたらどうかな、彼女を。
まさか、アマデウスを？
ここで彼に出会った偶然、その幸運を大切にしたいじゃないか。日本にいる間、彼にテスターになってもらってもいいよ。
本気ですか？部外者なのにそんないきなり。
クリスの友人ならば部外者ではない。そうだろう？
ですが。
What were they talking about? I had no idea, but this was my chance to build a relationship with Dr. Leskinen. I didn't want to blow it.
俺、ぜひお手伝いしたいです。
Nice!
He patted me on the shoulders and smiled. It was an innocent smile, like a child's.
じゃあ詳細は真帆に聞いてよろしく。
Another scientist was calling him, so he wandered away. Maho was shaking her head in disbelief.
アマデウスに合わせるとかテスターとか一体何の話なんだ？
コンベンションでやったデモンストレーション。アマデウスは私の記憶を使っていたんだけれど、アマデウスのデータとしてもう一人分研究者の記憶が保存してあるのよ。
Well, I can see where this is going. Another researcher's memories. What did that mean? When I finally figured it out from Dr. Leskin and in Maho's conversation, my heart started pounding.
まさかあいつなのか？
そう。アマデウスの中にはマキセ・クリスの記憶が保存されているわ。8ヶ月前のクリスだけれどね。
Interesting. Because I've seen, like, clips and pictures and stuff. Oh shit, we really jumped a few days. I've seen some stuff about, like, you know, Kurisu on a phone or something like that, and I guess this is what that is. It's all coming together now. Several days passed after the ATF party. 10 minutes from Ikebukuro via the express train, and then 10 minutes by bus from a station called Wako City in Saitama. The office I was looking for was on the second floor of a building right next to Riken. A Global Brain Science Comprehensive Research Organization Japanese Office Prep Room. And that was what the plate on the door said. To get in, you needed 3 types of special keys, plus a security card. Jesus.
ここは？
各国の脳科学研究者が連携をして新しい機構を作る予定なの。私たちの研究所が主導してね。
She led me inside. Oh shit, we have a text message. Oh shit. It is Feliz. The mysterious Suketos have at last appeared in Akihabara. Nya. Oh Jesus. Well, we have to choose one of these lovely stickers to reply with. I'm gonna go with this one right here, man. I feel like that fits best. You haven't heard of the ancient urban legends of Akihabara? Sorry. I know about a few of them, but the Suketos are new to me. If a group of 3 people sits in the backseat of a certain maid cafe, they appear. Or so they say. Oh, Jesus. Stop! No one ever knew which maid cafe it was. Until now. It's May Queen, of course it is. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. They just join your game in the middle of a raid and kill-steal all the mobs. Hang on a second. Alright, cool, I guess. The office must have been newly rented. Most of the desks were still empty, showing no signs of ever having been used. There wasn't even a whiteboard, which made the room look even more empty. There wasn't a lot of natural light. Maybe the windows were on the north side? The only illumination was from the overhead fluorescent lights. The room felt very cold.
ここはあくまでも準備室だから。
No one was sitting at any of the desks, but 2 of them had stuff on them. One of them was a mess, filled with notes, calculators, coffee cups, and supplement bottles. That was the one Maho sat down at. Which meant the one that was neatly organized must belong to Dr. Leskinen, right?
教授は？
今日はオフ。
Well, it was Sunday.
君も？
ええ。そうじゃなかったら昼過ぎまで寝ていられるわけないでしょ。
Oh yeah, that's important. That's true. When I'd gone to pick her up from her hotel in Wako City, she'd come out of the room half asleep. This was the day that I was to meet Amadeus Kurisu. Is that how you say it? Amadeus? Or Amadeus? Well, I guess I'll get yelled at in the comments if I say things wrong. Maho had gone over the basics of being a tester on the way here. Essentially, Amadeus needed sample data for conversations. They were going to give me an environment where I could talk to it at any time, 24 hours a day. She didn't give me any details beyond that, though. So I'll be able to talk to Amadeus Kurisu 24 hours a day, huh?
あいつはクリスのアマデウスはここにいるのか？
ええ。
Maho nodded and gave me a glance.
あいつと呼んだわよね、今。
ああ。
私が思っているよりもずっと親しかったのね、あなたたち。
Maybe my silence was an answer in itself. Hey, we got another text. Jesus, we are popular. Oh, it's Lukako. Okabe, may I have a moment of your time? Let's go with, is it important? No, it's not that important. Can it wait then? Alright, I'll contact you later. Sorry. No, please don't worry about it. Jesus. Yeah, these damn stickers. I guess it's supposed to be like a Line ripoff or something, or a huge reference to Line, which is a messaging service, if you guys didn't know that. Maho's response was uncharacteristically hesitant.
だとしたら、会うのはやめた方がいいかもしれないわよ。
どうしてだ？
相手が親しい人であればあるほど、あのシステムは残酷だと思うから。
大丈夫だ。
はあ、わかった。もう言わない。その代わり一つ覚えておいて。ロードする記憶はクリスが最後に更新をした3月のデータをベースにしたものよ。だから3月以降、例えば彼女が日本に留学していた時のことを聞いても全く通じない。
That's right, isn't it?
それに3月から今日までの間に私や教授が何度も起動してしまっているから、その度にクリスは、アマデウスの方のクリスね。彼女は元のクリスとは違う記憶を蓄積しているわ。私たちが聞かせた話、ネットで検索した情報、新しく会話を交わした人たち、そういったものをね。つまりこれから会うのはあなたの友人だったマキセ・クリスではないということ。このシステムの問題点の一つなんだけれど、往々にしてこちら側、つまり人間の方が混乱してしまうのよ。まるで本当のクリスと今この瞬間にチャットでもしているような錯覚に陥るから。
So don't get reality and fantasy mixed up, I guess.
共有できていない記憶の齟齬に関してこちらの脳がついていけなくなってしまうのね。
Memories that aren't shared. Now there's a feeling I knew well. Reading Steiner. It was a power only I possessed, which made my memories different than those of the people around me.
案内してくれ。
Maho gave me a slight nod.
こっちよ。
She led me to the back of the room. There was a booth separated by a thick partition. To get inside the booth, you needed a different card key than the one used to get into the room, as well as the security code. Man, the security's tight here. Yeah, it's pretty strict, goddamn.
今の時代、産業スパイが一番恐ろしいの。
Yeah, makes sense. She entered the security code and unlocked the door.
どうぞ。
Well, here we go, boys. This'll be interesting. The room was about 2.5 meters per side. At one end was a white desk, and above it was a PC with a built-in 30-inch screen monitor.
少しだけ後ろに座っていて。
There was a small sofa that let you sit behind the user and see what was happening on the screen. I sat there. Here we go. Maho powered on the PC and began to type. A second later, the words Amadeus system appeared on screen. I saw her put the ID in. That's not salary, or no, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know pronunciations of these things. I'm sorry. Was there some meaning to that? Come to think of it, in the famous movie Amadeus, there was a character who was spiteful and jealous of Mozart's incredible talents, but who in the bottom of his heart admired him more than anyone else? That character's name was... Is it Salieri? Let's go with that. Fuck it. Maho moved her body to hide her hands. I looked away. She finished logging into the system, and a simple bare command prompt appeared on screen.
準備はいい?
ああ、頼む。
Maho entered several commands at the prompt.
ごめんなさい。ここはちょっと見せられないの。
まあ、俺が見たところでさっぱりだけどな。
でも一応ね。
She turned off the monitor. Then she spun around to face me. I suddenly realized I was cleaning my fists. Or clutching my fists. Why the fuck would you clean your fists? Okay, anyways, how long had I been doing that? My hands were sweaty and there was a red spot at the base of my thumb where my nails had dug in. Was I more nervous than I realized?
どうしたの?
いや、今になってちょっとおじけづいてきた。
まだ間に合うわよ。今すぐここから出ていけばいいわ。
意地が悪いな。
そう？あなたのこと心配してあげてるのに。
だったらもう少しそれらしい言い方をした方がいい。クリスといい君といい実験大好きっ子は。
For a second, the old joking me was about to come back. I quickly changed the subject.
実験ばかりに明け暮れているやつは可愛げがない。
今の発言は明らかに誹謗中傷ね。侮辱罪で訴えてあげてもいいわ。
やめてくれ、恐ろしい。
いい弁護士を知っているから紹介してあげましょうか。
その前に告訴を取り下げてくれ。
示談に持ち込もうというのならそれ相応の金額は覚悟することね。
後で毒ペンをおごるから。
Ah, good old Dr. Pepper.
安い。
I heard a small sound from the back of her throat. I guess she was laughing. Normally I'd find that irritating, but strangely, coming from the girl in front of me... No, she was a grown woman actually, I didn't. Maho Hyojo was very strong-willed, with the prickliness and short temper unique to scientists. She always seemed to be a little upset about something. But maybe she wasn't that bad. Oh, I see. Maho. She's a lot like Kurisu. When I first met Kurisu, she was like that. Arrogant, rude, never willing to change her mind, stubborn, hard-headed, and always ready to confront you with raised eyebrows whenever you said something she didn't like. I truly thought I'd never seen a more unlikable woman. But despite my first impression, on the inside she turned out to be fragile, easily hurt, and so kind and so lovable.
何がおかしいんです、先輩?
I suddenly heard a girl's voice from the speaker. I found myself jumping off the sofa. Sofa. I almost said sopa. I knew this voice. I couldn't forget it. I could never. Maho turned on the monitor. The girl I'd never forgotten appeared on the screen. Maybe it was based off her appearance at the brain science lab. Because she was wearing a white lab coat. The PC's camera turned toward me on its own.
先輩、そちらの方は
Maho was introducing me. But I didn't hear anything she was saying. I simply stared, entranced. I wanted to reach out my hands. I wanted to touch her. She was right there.
岡部倫太郎さん。はじめまして、牧瀬クリスです。どうぞよろしく。
And I guess this is our intro. Fuck, man. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm getting hit with like memories and some emotions I definitely felt when I played through the first game. Oh, this is gonna be tough because I don't know what's gonna come. This is a very nice intro, actually. I did listen, or actually no, I did check out the opening for Steins Gate 0. It's very nice. And this is also very nice. I'm very into this. I actually don't know what to say. I gotta say something. Gotta avoid those copyright claims. I gotta continue to talk over everything. I don't know why we're seeing like, I don't know if they're young versions of characters or just kids. I don't know. There's a lot of characters in this game compared to oh man, from mad scientist to sad scientist, we just saw it there. Yeah, there's a lot of characters in this game compared to the first one, I feel. Oh, there's our 0. Hell yeah. I'm so ready. I'm pumped. I really am. We got the achievement missing link. We are now in closed epigraph.
さあ、岡部さん、リラックスしてください。
Now we're talking to a psychologist. Well, we'll save that for next time, as we are out of time. And I learned this from, you know, a mistake I made back in my Steins Gate playthrough. It's best to use multiple saves, because if a recording fucks up, you don't want to have to like fast forward through everything to get back to the point that you were at, or something like that, so you can record yet again. I think that was my issue. Yeah, because I was just saving on like the same save spot, and then I lost all my progress and had to start from the beginning. But that's actually not true. I could have done a quick load. I didn't know the whole quick saving system at the time. But no, I definitely used the other save spots. But that'll do it for this episode. Like I said, I'm not really going to be doing the 1-hour episodes anymore, just because I really just can't. I already stated my reasoning, but I feel like 30 to 40 minutes is pretty alright. So thank you for watching this episode, guys. It was pretty dang cool. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of good old Steins Gate 0. We had to talk with a psychologist, and yeah, that's always fun.